Hello, warriors. How are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shin Bisheson, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back. So, here is your girl contemplating if I should go out to get medicine for my cough, my headache, my cold. You know, this thing is flying everywhere this season. This winter came with a lot of illnesses, but anyway, we move. So, this is me heading into Tesco building, but first I have to go into my favorite pharmacy in Tomb. If you have any injury whatsoever and you need to go to the emergency room, come to this pharmacy first. If they cannot sort you out, then head to the hospital. They are so good and friendly. I've got a lot of, treatment there, minor injuries that they treated for free. Can you imagine that? They are so nice. They're just extraordinary nice. Sometimes you just think, is there a catch to this? So yeah, I'm checking out products to use for my cold. But I was contemplating on this particular one. If you know this, it's really good, but it's very strong. It's not for everybody. So I thought, let me get something for the kids as well, my two toddlers, because the amount of how many days cold is lasting with them, we need to kind of sort their immune system. I was looking at Sambuco. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a bit pricey, doesn't fit into my budget today. I said, okay. I was looking at the other one there. I really like it because it's 60. That's 30 days for two babies. I said, anyway, since Tesco is just around the corner, let me just go into Tesco if I can find something. Can I just say something? Vitamin C is vitamin C. It doesn't matter the brand. As long as your vitamin C is 1000 mg, at least for adults, you are good to go. And even in Lidl, there is a vitamin C, container. I think it's 20, tablet in it, the one that dissolves in water with zinc. So you are good to go. Sometimes you don't need the branded, product because they are only charging extra for their brand name, not necessarily the product. So that was me there picking a bag of donuts for my babies. Of course, why will I go out and not buy donuts? They eat donuts once a week. And I was checking the vegetable oil. In Lady, the vegetable oil per liter is 155. So here is this one for 453 liters. So that's 150 per liter. So that's me saving 15 cents. So I thought when I'm heading out, I'm gonna pick her up. And I wanted to check that vitamin C, that immunity. Sometimes I'm looking for a jelly because with babies, sometimes they don't. It's a bit of a struggle to give them liquid, especially when the liquid is not sweet. Even though with King Mo, if it's sweet, it's still a struggle. So I was just checking what would be the right one to buy that kind of fit into my budget today. And I found this, even though it's 3 for 2. I thought, I'm not buying 3 for 2 today. Let me just go for the price because I don't need 3 products. So I thought, let me just go for this because it's like jelly. Definitely it will be sweet. Children's immune support gummies. And it has vitamin D and zinc in it, which is good. It's 60 gummies in the jar. So if you have 2 toddlers, that's 30 days per calendar usage for them. If you're one with 1 toddler, that's 2 months supply for you. So there are 3 for 2 in Tesco. In all Tesco store at the moment, 3 for 2. So if you buy any 3 items with them, you get the third cheapest one for free. So I got that for myself. It's really good. It's like sweet. And that as well because I need to catch up on my sleep, and that for the kids. The guilt of not meeting up can be nerve-wracking. And it's just so funny how we sometimes we are so tough on ourselves for no reason whatsoever. The fact that we are all human beings, we are not machine. Sometimes we will plan something and it will not come to fulfillment. Not because we don't know how to do it, but because we can't do it at a particular time. I have been beating myself so hard because my long video on YouTube, last week I didn't post any video. I was unavailable for the last 3 days of the year. And after that, I've been under the weather. My head has been pounding, like headache, cold, cough, lack of sleep. I was saying to my husband, we are under the weather and we still have to take care of our children on top of that. So sometimes God just puts you in a place of you'll be all right. And you just have to flow with it and be all right. I said, oh, let me quickly get some things done. Let me get talk. Let me go to the pharmacy to get something for my cold. Because I was coughing, I have a headache, I have cold. I have to wear face masks just to protect other people because I was coughing. Just something nice to be considerate of other people because you never can tell. You might not even be in a bad shape because you're coughing, but people around you might be in a more bad shape even though they are not coughing. So, and I've been saying, Shion, so today again, you will not post on YouTube long video. If you continue like this and it's 2024, is this how you're going to be skipping posting? And in my head, it's like I owe somebody money. Like people will come to my door to say, hello, Fridays, what happened? Last week you didn't post, this week you didn't post. Consistency is good, but sometimes we need to kind of chill and know that the only thing you can do at a particular time is not to do anything. And this just dropped in my spirit. That's how Satan will always go after Christians after we have sinned to make us feel like we are not good anymore. God will not forgive us anymore. He will remove that grace, that crucifixion and resurrection on the cross. He will remove it from us. We will no longer be able to benefit from that grace. It's a lie. It's a lie. So sometimes we cannot be able to do some things because of our nature, because of who we are as people. Or sometimes there will be other priorities. Everything is in order of priority. And at a point in time, your number 5 priority on your list could shift to number 1. And sometimes all of a sudden, if your number 1 all of a sudden have to shift to number 5, there's nothing you can do. You just have to focus on that number 5 and get on with it. So there I was just saying, let me just go out and get something to use for this cough. And I have 2 toddlers who are jumping on the bed. They didn't allow me to sleep properly. We just have to be whole in ourselves. When things are going smooth, be whole. When things are going the other way around, be whole. The best thing is to do your best at every stage. And sometimes your best could be nothing, actually. So people that God has placed in your life, people that are the ones that are on the receiving end, we understand without you even trying to explain what is going on. So here I am using myself as an example to encourage somebody out there getting into 2024, and we can see a lot of videos, go agree or something, no agree or something like that. Sometimes you just have to allow nature to take its course. If you can't, you can't. If you can, just flow with it. So that's my guilt of not being able to keep up with my YouTube video. It was just the last day of the last Friday of the year. I was just contemplating. I can, put in some things, but I was physically unavailable. So there was nothing I could have done. And we just have to flow. Whenever we stop, just continue. Because we stop at a place doesn't mean we have to, keep, ranting, murmuring at that particular place. Just start again when you can. So I didn't even believe the cough will not really interrupt this video, even though I'm trying to keep it, under control there. Oh my God, it was so bad. And the amount of viruses that came with this winter is unbelievable. A lot of people that usually will not get sick are sick, So you just get to show that there are some distractions in the realm of the spirit, that Satan wants to use to distract us in the area of, being sick and all. People's immunity not good enough to deal with cold. If you have a cold for more than 3 days, that means your immunity is low. So what can we do to that to take care of our immunity to make sure we are, in shape? Because when we are not physically in shape, it will be hard to enjoy this flow, the goodies that comes with being spiritual. If you're a spiritual person, maybe God is taking you places and you're not physically able. You can go places where you're not physically able. Thank God for social media. You can be online and do some things, but some things are more fulfilling when you are present physically. So this is 2024. We all have to pick it up wherever we left it, go at your pace, no competition with anybody, no comparison. This is YouTube. You're not going to compare. I remember I posted a video about, it's been 2 years that I've been on YouTube. Some people are on YouTube for a month or two. They are doing way better than this channel is doing. But that's comparison. I'm doing better as a channel. There's a sign of growth. One view, it's something. Because that's one person. Every time I always think, even if I want to, entertain 10 people to sit in my living room, it will be hard. Because if 4 people who love each other are sitting on the, one big sofa, 3 people who kind of love each other are sitting on the other one, that's like 7. I have one chair standing there, one person, that's 8. I will need to bring my dining chairs to accommodate 10 people in my sitting room. So think about that. Think about if all my views that are digital people are physical people in my house, will I be able to accommodate them? So looking after one person, 2 people, it's enough. It's okay. One soul at a time. Having said that, I pray that my community will get bigger than this. I pray that what God, have for people, they'll be able to, reach me to receive what God wants to say to their life through me. I pray that they'll be able to connect to me in 2024. I pray that I'll be able to connect to my people in 2024. I pray that things will change positively for 2024. I pray that people will listen to my video, my content, and be able to say, oh my God, since I listened to that video, there's just this burning, fire in me to do more for Christ, to do more for myself. Personal development is all areas of your life. It might be in the area of your finances, it might be in the areas of your relationship. Finding purpose is about finding yourself first. And for you to find yourself, you need to find God. Because if God is the creator, and you want to understand what he has created, you need to find the creator. You need to understand who God is. It is quite easy for people to say you're this type of person because they observe you, because they read you, because, that's the gift God has given them. But let me tell you something. The most important person to tell you who you are is the one who has created you. So when you want to find purpose, God is the best person to reach out to. So all these videos here and there will just boost your spirit, will make you to focus more on who you are becoming. God is wonderful, God is sweet. So finding anything about your life, you need to connect to God and be able to find who he has called you to be. So this is my guilt of not being able to keep up with posting, and hopefully I'll be able to post this today, and then I will just only have to carry the guilt of not posting last week. I don't want to carry the guilt of not posting for 2 weeks. So happy new year to all of you. I always say hello warriors. A warrior is not just somebody who was on the battlefield. Sometimes we battle emotions, sometimes we battle personality, sometimes we battle a lot of things. If you're not very good at doing a certain thing, you have to fight for you to be better at that. So that's being a warrior. A warrior is somebody who doesn't know how to do something right, get back up, learn more, and become better at what they are doing. That's a warrior. A warrior doesn't stop. A warrior doesn't relent. A warrior doesn't quit. A warrior keep going no matter how many times they have to do it again and again. So if you're watching up to this moment, I want to appreciate you for your support, for your view, for your just passing through. Thank you so much. So happy new year. Welcome to your year of self-fullness. Until I come to your screen again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, warriors.